my name is AmberChevallier, and this is my TED Talk on leadership in early childhood education. When we think about leaders, we think of characteristics like dependable, good at communication, and someone that goes above and beyond for their job and for others that are around them. Well, in early childhood education, there are more characteristics that fall into this. As an early childhood educator, you are responsible not only for being a leader and a role model for your students, but also for the parents and your colleagues that you work with as well. When working with young children, you must be compassionate, understanding, and accepting. Students are going to come from all different backgrounds and all different walks of life. And as a teacher, it is your responsibility to make them feel welcome from the minute they step in your room. This means greeting them at the door, giving smiles, high fives, making them feel like it's a positive and exciting place to be. Being able to communicate with your students is very important. Getting down to their level, not always talking to them from up above, makes them feel more like they can talk to you. It's also important to listen to your students. Children don't always feel like they have a voice, but when you as their teacher get down to their level and you listen to them, it makes them more confident in themselves, and it helps them grow their self-esteem, makes them feel heard. The other important leadership trait when working with children is body language. Having positive and appropriate body language around the children is very important. Young children love to mimic and copycat what the adults around them do. So by rolling your eyes, crossing your arms, putting your hands on your hips, things like that, they catch on to that and they mimic it. So having positive body language is very important, and always being a role model for them to watch. When working with parents, you don't think of yourself maybe as a leader, but you are. You're someone who is caring for their child 8, 9, in some cases longer hours a day, and it is important to have a professional relationship with those parents. With that, communication is a key factor in building the relationship and working on building trust with families. Listening to any concerns or beliefs that parents might have and being engaged in what they are telling you is very important. A good leader always shows the family the utmost respect possible. When working with your colleagues, it might be hard to think of yourself as a leader, but if you're someone that people tend to come to with questions, or they want advice, or they just need somebody to listen to maybe how their day went, you are a leader for them, and your colleagues look up to you. Giving them advice from your personal experiences might help them in a situation that they are in. Teaching early childhood education is not the world's easiest job. There's good days and there's bad days, and having support and positivity around you is super important. Every teacher in their own way is a leader. There are the leaders of the school, the administrators, the principals. They have their leadership role, and then there are the teachers, and they have their leadership roles. And those roles are in their classrooms and with their students every single day. As teachers, we show up, we put a smile on our face, and we do our best in our classroom to keep our lessons fun and engaging and try to be the positive light in each and every student's day, because some students come to school and it might be the only positive thing that they see for the day. Leadership is not a position. It's not a job. It's the ability to create trust with the children, trust with the parents, and trust with your colleagues and other fellow coworkers. Having a positive impact on those around you is super important, and continuing to work on your leadership skills is something that is never going to be taken away from you. You might not look at yourself as a leader, but you are. Thank you for listening to my talk on leadership.